Jerry Lee Lewis had a challenging childhood. He was born in Ferriday, Louisiana into a poor family. He was the second of 7 children. Jerry Lee Lewis's father, Elmo Lewis, was a farmer and his mother, Mamie Lewis, was a homemaker. Jerry Lee Lewis grew up in a religious household, and his family belonged to a strict Pentecostal Christian denomination. His upbringing was marked by the influence of the church and its strict moral code. He started playing the piano at a very young age and demonstrated remarkable musical talent early on. Despite the religious and conservative environment in which he was raised, Jerry Lee Lewis was drawn to the rhythm and blues music he heard on the radio. This led to a conflict between his religious upbringing and his passion for music, which was often considered sinful by his family and community. Jerry Lee Lewis's childhood and strained relationship with his family played a significant role in shaping his rebellious and controversial persona as a rock and roll artist in his later years. His music and personal life became known for their controversy, including his turbulent marriages and public scandals. Career: Jerry Lee Lewis and his pumping piano. This was one of his early bands, and he played piano and sang in this group. The $1 Million Quartet, perhaps one of the most famous jam sessions in rock and roll history, the $1 Million Quartet featured Jerry Lee Lewis, Elvis Presley, Johnny Cash, and Carl Perkins. They gathered at Sun Studio in Memphis on December 4, 1956, for an impromptu recording session. Jerry Lee Lewis and his band. Over the years, Jerry Lee Lewis has had various backing bands as he performed live and recorded music. These bands often featured talented musicians who complemented his energetic piano playing and vocals. The Memphis Beats. This was one of the bands he worked with during the 1960s. The Nashville Teens. In the 1960s, Jerry Lee Lewis collaborated with this British rock and roll band, known for their hit Tobacco Road. Killer Band, another backing band Jerry Lee Lewis used in the 1970s and beyond. Top 5 songs. Great Balls of Fire. This 1957 hit is perhaps Jerry Lee Lewis's most famous song and is an enduring classic of rock and roll music. Whole Lotta Shakin' Goin' On, another rock and roll classic. This song helped establish Jerry Lee Lewis as a major force in the genre. Breathless, released in 1958, this song showcases Lewis's energetic piano playing and vocals. High School Confidential, a high-energy rock and roll track that became a staple of Lewis's live performances. You Win Again, this country-influenced song was a significant hit for Jerry Lee Lewis and showcased his versatility as an artist.